So it is 7:20 here, and see, I had kept an alarm of 6:45. In my normal life, I would have gotten up and I would have, just started to do my regular activities, what I do, right? But now they had, because they provoked me, I kept the alarm at 7. Then they again had to, even at 7, I do the provoking of, doing the revving of the engine. Then I had to come out and make the video. Then I had to upload the video. And now you see how quiet it is here. There is no raving, there is no ambulance, nothing. Okay, so they obviously did all this for their sadistic, Hippocratic purpose. Okay, hypocritism is that's not their purpose, but that is what they ended up showing, that oh yeah, they are hypocrites. Now I wasted so much time, and now I'm to make this video to to show you how quiet it is in the morning here. So the raving of this engine is not normal. They did it on purpose exactly at 7 o'clock. And like I said, I had already turned off the alarm. I was already on the phone 5 minutes earlier from 6:55 onwards. So I had to show this, how quiet it is in my neighborhood usually. So when they do these raving at a particular time, and so now they wasted my time from 6:45 onwards until 7:25. You see, 45 minutes in that three things, from the right knee twitches, from the ambulance sirens, and from the revving of the engine. You see how much time they wasted mine? 45 minutes. And yesterday probably I had to make around 10 videos for one day. From the morning for breakfast I had to make, where they put the hair in my food and stones in my food. And then then they give me electric shock at that very pan, the eggs, that I had cooked, the electric shock that they gave me. Again, they wanted to make issue about that. Then on the second time, for the second part, when I was cooking lunch, they had to make issue where they had helicopter pass near my kitchen window. And of course, along with that, giving me the shooting pain in my right side. Then they had to make issue when I started ironing my clothes, ironing me and my hubby's clothes. Then they started making issue when I was playing game. Then they started making issue when I was making dinner. Then they started making issue when I went inside and was playing game. So because they started to make so much issue and I had to upload all these videos, I left my phone on charge and I started to finish the Thomas Horn's book. And then again they started to give me zapping on my head. Okay, and then when I went to again finished my game again they started to zap my head, electric shocks and twitching on my right knee. So many videos I had to make yesterday, and even today morning they just started my day with this BS. Usually for the past 11 years, I wake up when my alarm sounds, but today they had to make issue. You see, they plan out ahead of time. So yesterday when they already give me twitch on the right side of the knee, when I asked my hubby that, oh, do you want sandwich and juice for lunch? So these people, they said, no, you don't make that. We have problem with that. So I already went and prepared. But you imagine when I was assembling the sandwich, that's when the helicopter passed. So see, it is not only about superinterrogation, because superinterrogation is done in the morning when I texted my hubby about the sandwich thing. But now, again to have helicopter pass and then to give me a little bit of pain on the right side of that, joined, is that then comes their obey and control thing. Oh, you obey, you control. How dare you did not listen to us? We will send military helicopter for further mental torture. You see what's going on? So this is not just, as Dr. Richard Boylan says, super interrogation. Because see, if they want to terminate the star visitors who are on Earth, because that is the other goal, as Dr. Richard Boylan says, they want to terminate star visitors. That is exactly what FBI keeps writing on his website, Gerald Sosby. Oh, if you die, then there is your redemption. You commit suicide, then it's your redemption. Okay? He writes everything about my targeting on his website, on his Facebook, everywhere. Okay? So these people's goal is to make me commit suicide, because obviously one is I'm the chosen one for their Lucifer, the sacrificial, right, which they keep showing in the Devil in Ohio kind of series that they make. And other chosen one, I have heard it's from Bible, and I don't know why the heck Jesus Christ would choose these targeted individuals. And if that was the case, then I guess Myron May was also chosen one. So you think Jesus Christ is choosing targeted individuals' torture so that the targeted individuals snap out and become Manchurian candidates and start shooting people or killing people or commit suicide? Is that the chosen one that's written in Bible? That doesn't make sense. That's why I'm saying it doesn't make sense. What makes sense is for Lucifer, the Satan, that, oh yeah, you commit suicide because we need your sacrifice, but it's a willing sacrifice. See, when you commit suicide, it's a willing sacrifice. You see what's going on? So when they torture all this mentally to dictate and obey kind of stuff, when they try to portray as if they are the gods and they are the all-knowing and they are doing it for good of humanity, that they always try to, but in reality they spoiled my hubby's sleep, right, from the continuous ambulance sirens for 1 to 2 minutes and then the revving of the engine. You see how sadistic they are. And of course, don't forget the accidents they gave to my hubby, to me, and of course to had my father-in-law and mother-in-law fell down. Just as you all know, Harari says, and as the CIA and DARPA says, that they can control somebody's body. Men are hackable, human beings are hackable animals. So when they are controlling our movements from our brain, or else how they are even sexually seducing me, or how they are doing something in my vagina, right? It doesn't make sense. So all that is coming from either the implants or just simple witchcraft. Okay? And so they had my father-in-law, mother-in-law fell down, they had my father fall down, and they gave fracture to my mother-in-law, to my father. So they can do all of this. And so how many accidents you think in the world that's going on, or how many other, not just road accidents, but anything, people falling down, if these people are not aware of the induced muscle movements or induced situation, as CIA guy says, Robert Duncan, improbable synchronization. We can do improbable synchronizations. That improbable, and I've continuously spoken about synchronizations in my life. Especially my family, I've spoken a lot about this. So that improbable synchronization, for somebody to know that, must be awakened, must know that what is induced and what is natural,